Sugar Buggers, welcome back to the channel for yet another speed build. Today we are going to create the single parent starter, and what kind of inspired this build was the fact that my mom was actually a single parent, believe it or not. It's not really something I regularly talk about, but it is true. My mother and I are all that I had, or all that we had, I guess. We had each other only as I was growing up, and there was definitely some times when we struggled. Now, although we didn't grow up in a house, we actually lived in apartments mostly. I wanted to kind of just incorporate one of the biggest memories I have, and that is when we moved into a one-bedroom apartment, and my mom slept on a pull-out couch, and I had the bedroom. Ever since I was a little girl, my mom has fought for me. She has done everything that she could to basically give me everything that I ever needed or wanted. I'm very blessed in that aspect, and I think that is something that she has passed down to me as a mother, and that is something I strive for. I strive to be the best that I can for my kids, and I say kids because I have a son and I am pregnant with my second child. Honestly, like, that is so crazy to me. I'm going to be a mother of two. I never thought in a million years I was going to be a mom of two kids. Like, I didn't even really want children, to be honest, and then it just kind of happened, and then I wouldn't change it for the world. It's really crazy how life, like, you think you know what you want, but life is like, oh no, bish, you thought, because no, really, like, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. But anyway, so I wanted to pay homage, I guess you could say, to single parents everywhere, because you guys are freaking super parents, male, female, doesn't matter. I am so inspired by parents who literally can do it all, and I think that's so freaking amazing. And it's definitely, like I said, something I'm touched by, because I was a child of a single parent, and it's definitely not something that I feel is a negative thing. I don't feel like it's a negative thing at all. You know, I think there's so much stigma behind single parents. I think it's ridiculous, and I think that it's actually something to look up to. So anyway, that's kind of like what inspired this build, and I really wanted everybody to be able to play with this. That's why I didn't do a apartment like how I grew up in. Instead, I decided to do a cute little quaint house with enough room for the pull-out couch. Yes, there's a pull-out couch. It is CC, so spank me. But I will link it down below, and I promise you it's Max's match. It looks great in game. Is it functional? That's one of the questions I was getting on Twitter. No, it's not functional, but it's really cheap. It's cheaper than, I think, even like a double bed. You can use that, or if you don't want to use CC and you have outdoor retreat or whatever it is, then you can just play with that instead and use a little air mattress. And it fits perfectly into this house. Like, it fits so amazingly. One of the things I struggled with is just kind of color palettes. That's like my weakness. I'm not good with choosing color palettes. I either do too much or not enough, or it's bland or whatever. But I really do love, like, the subtleness here. And again, we're playing with starter objects mostly, so the color selection is pretty bland. I do play with colors of the couch, but you know what? There are so many swatches that come with this item that you can literally just kind of play it up a little bit. So you can literally do whatever you want. You know, you can add a little pop of color, play it up, play it down, whatever. Obviously, it's subjective to your liking and your taste. This is the second round of me creating this build. The first time I was creating it, but to be honest with you, it was just, I don't know, it was more like a rough draft. I didn't really like the way it turned out at all. It wasn't what I was expecting, to be honest. So I decided to just kind of go out on paper, lay it out first, and then build. Hence why it feels like I knew what I was doing, because I had already, like, planned it. Listen here, Francis. Bish, I ain't playing with you. Okay? You think you's cute, but you ain't. That's why you outside all the time, and your freaking owners don't keep you in the house. Because she's a diva, though. You don't even know. If you don't know Francis, it's my neighbor's dog, literally on the other side of the fence, that lives, breathes, eats, and shizzes all over the place just to torture me. That's it. I'm convinced. She's literally on this planet to sabotage every single video that I do. Because every time I film, she barks, and she's outside. It could be midnight. Francis is there. It could be during the day. Francis is there. You could literally be sleeping, and guess what? Francis is there. So if you hear me complaining about Francis, it's a dog. Anyways, when we get pets, if we ever get pets, I'm just, foreshadowing now, I will create Francis. I will. It's going to happen. Oh yeah, watch it. So anyways, I also wanted to play around with, a toddler room. I haven't really gotten a chance to do that. And although this isn't really like the best way to show off my creativity because we are limited fund wise, I decided to go ahead and just go for it. You know, it definitely doesn't fit the aesthetic of the rest of the house, but I like it. I think it's beautiful and it's really colorful and pretty. And of course, I have a drawing on the wall next to the high chair because I don't know about you, but toddlers have this thing with crayons and walls. I mean, honestly, they think the whole freaking house is their canvas to literally do whatever they want with it. So why not? The room could be for a boy, it could be for a girl, it could be for a damn elephant. I don't really care. It's not, you know, gender restricted in any way, shape, or form. I didn't have a specific gender in mind. That is all, again, all up to you. And if you guys notice that I am putting shelves here, I thought it'd be cute, you know, just to go ahead and display some things, your collectibles, snow globes, whatever your heart desires, really making this house kind of your own little storybook of your life. And this is where you guys will start off as single parents, or you don't have to be single parents, but hopefully you will grow and blossom, and I can't wait to see the future for your Sims. I think it's amazing. So it's a nice little start. It is priced under $20K, I believe, nestled in Newcrest because that's just cheap real estate, and I think that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.